Greetings, Voyagers. Well, here's a quick tour of the new van. We've been living in it now for 6 weeks. It's been parked in the same spot for 3.5 months because I spent so much money buying it, getting it insured, registered, all that stuff, sales tax, just to buy the thing, get it registered and inspected cost about $5,000. So I was a little broke for a while. And then I had to spend $680 to get the spark plugs and the ignition coils replaced because they were totally burnt. And now it has clogged catalytic converters. And I finally had the money to get that done, about $1,200. But my garage says the only mechanic they have who can do their work is on vacation for 2 weeks. So I'm stuck here for another week and a half. So anyway, here's the quick tour. Now this is looking toward the cab. I have a tarp across there, but there it is. And this is how I keep the tarp held up in place. Now this in here, let me see if I can get that. Yeah, there we go. This space right here is storage space. It's being used for road hazard tools. The reflectors, there's a box full of reflector triangles there. Some wooden blocks, wedges are used for chocks, wheel chocks. I think there's probably a jack in here and some other miscellaneous stuff. So that's all road hazard stuff, which I'm going to leave right there. And I'll turn that light off now. So I can drop this tarp when I need daylight. It's raining out there today, so it's kind of dim, and then I put it back up when I need privacy. This is my 20-pound propane tank. Now I bought this almost a year ago in the old van. I used it twice and then it clogged. It would not run. It would not ignite at all. No matter how many times I tried it, it would not ignite. I would disconnect it and reconnect it and whatever, and no matter how much I tried, it would not ignite. And I did not want to remove the filter and try just going straight from the tank to the heater without the filter, because I figured that's where it was getting clogged. Some piece of dirt and the fuel probably got stuck in the filter and totally clogged it. But anyway, I didn't want to go straight from the tank to the heater. It's not recommended. It might get some dirt in there that would damage it, ruin it forever. So but today I decided I was going to try it again. It's been about a year. It worked the first 2 times I used it, and then it didn't. So it works. I don't know what happened. Whatever that piece of dirt, maybe. I think this bulk fuel is dirty, but it saves me it's going to save me a lot of money over those little green bottles. I don't have to go running up to Walmart, every week or so to get more bottles. So that's working now today. That's good. I hope it keeps working. My cooler over there. I know this looks like a dog patch, hillbilly ranch here, but there's toilet paper and paper towels strung up on a couple of bungee cords. There's the poop bucket, kitty litter, trash bag. I had to build this table. When I first went to the hip replacement class, they gave me this list. It's in another video that I'm going to post of all these restrictions and stuff. And so I wasn't going to be able to recuperate in the old van. There just simply wasn't enough room. Excuse me, I had to get my bed 6 inches up off the floor. I was going to need a table that I could pull right up next to me so I wouldn't have to lean over, which is a forbidden thing. But anyway, none of those restrictions applied to me after all because of the way the surgeon did the work. So I built some adaptive furniture. I built this thing out of OSB, some of the remnants of the scrap from the flooring. Here's my floor. It's all 7/16 OSB. was cheap, cheaper than plywood. So I bought a couple of these things at Walmart for about 12 bucks a piece, and that really helped organize the place. This place was a mess. It was just stuff in bags piled up everywhere, and it's taken a while to get this organized, but you know, like I said, I've been in it for 6 weeks. Antibacterial hand wipes, we use those a lot. This is my little stove that I cook on. Now this little device I just bought, I've only had it for 2 days. It's called the Rugged Geek RG1000 Portable Emergency Jump Starter and Power Supply. It's essentially a big lithium-ion battery, and when you charge it, it has ports. It has 2 USB ports that I can run my little 12-volt devices on. It has a power input to charge it with right there. This is the on-off button. This is a little circle button for changing the display, and this is a power output. It will charge a laptop if you have the right connector. So you can charge your little devices with it, and it comes with a set of jumper cables, little tiny jumper cables. They're only about like that long, but you connect them to your car battery, and it will jump start your car. And it's pretty amazing. If it does what it says it does, it will jump start gasoline engines up to, I think, something like 6-liter size engines. My truck is only, my van is only 4.6 liter, so it's supposed to be able to charge my, give me a jump start. So we'll see. Right now it's at 37% power. I've been using it, and right now one of the things, I charged my cell phone off of it yesterday, and right now what I'm using it for is my LED light strip. We have LED light in here now, and it has the dimmer switch on it. I can dim it down if I want. I don't want right now. I'm going to keep that bright. So I have much better light in here. I've been using these little hockey puck, tap lights, and this flashlight for lighting in here at night, and this little hockey puck. It's pretty bright. This one's actually a pretty bright one, but the batteries run down pretty quickly. And I just hate changing batteries in these little devices. So now I have this. I get some nice light in the van. Now this Rugged Geek thing, I'll put a link to the device in the description below. It can charge 2 ways. It can charge from a 12-volt power source like the truck engine, and it can charge from a wall socket, 110 volt, grid power. Now I've only had it a couple of days, and so far it seems to me, and I could be wrong about this, I just may not have been using it enough to know, but it seems that it charges faster off a 12-volt power source than the wall socket. But we'll see when I have more experience with it. So yeah, it's nice and uncluttered now. It was really cluttered, and that's my son's bunk back there at the back of the van. I got the windows insulated with pillows, polypropylene fiber-filled pillows. This is the window that was leaking. I have it patched with Gorilla Tape, so it's not leaking right now, but this is going to be replaced with a big aluminum plate, which I have received. It's in my storage unit. And then there's this window. This whole wall is going to have to be insulated. The ceiling is insulated, and the floor is insulated. The walls are not. I just have these windows done back here. I put this pink formula 1/2-inch stuff over these big windows, but it's not really a good, it's not a tight fit. I didn't get it to fit, but I was trying to do this in a hurry. I had 14 days to prepare the inside of this van for my recuperation from major surgery, because believe me, hip replacement surgery is major surgery. So I was doing everything in a hurry. So I still have a lot of insulating to do to get this place nice and warm in here. And little by little, I'll get that done. And then this is my bed right here. Again, I just jostled the heater and it shut off. That's a good thing. So I thought I was going to need to get my bed up off the floor 6 inches higher than it was in the old van, so I built this bunk for it. And again, I was just throwing this stuff together just to get it done. But it's too high up off the floor. It really needs to come back down about 6 inches. But there's plenty of storage space under here. And once I get, once I get the insulation on, I'm going to put some wooden boards all the way down there like that so I can put hooks on them and hang things off of there. I'm going to do the same over here. This whole wall along the driver's side, this is going to be all shelving and countertop space all the way back, and space for a little toilet. Probably only about 33 inches wide or so. And maybe someday I'll try to put a shower in there with a pan that will drain to the outside. We'll see. That's way down the road. So that's it. That's the quick tour. It's livable, just barely, but we're doing it. It's going to be real cold tomorrow night. Night after tomorrow, I should say. It's going to get down to 12 degrees, but we did hit 17 already a few nights ago, and I wasn't suffering too bad, so I think we'll survive it. We've had a pretty mild winter so far, thank God. No snowstorms. I haven't had to get the vans off the street. There's the other van. There's the old one. Old rough cut right there. I'm using that for storage, dirty laundry, food, stuff like that. So that's it. That's a quick tour for now. As I make major improvements, I will update. I may be putting off doing the finish work, doing all the shelving and the countertops and all that stuff until the spring. There's a fairly good chance that I'll be taking a couple of months. I should say we'll take a couple of months and go to Colorado and visit my good friend whom I haven't seen in over 40 years. And we're getting along in years. So I'm going to go out and spend a couple of months with him out in Denver. And I think I may do the final build out and all the finished work out in Denver. He's got a space I can put the van. And there's Home Depots out there. And we can crash in his apartment, charge all my batteries, shower, and all that stuff. So that'll be a good time. That'll be a good place to do the build out. So don't expect to see too much more in the way of improvements. And that's a quick wrap for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.